whatever.
Oh, all right. So we're live. Okay, this is the first Close Calls episode. I'm here with TomPNoid and Exel Er8. Happy birthday, Exel.
Thank you, my man.
Okay, so this is going to be the first episode of Close Calls Live, and I'm glad I have you guys here. Exel, I don't know, you don't drive much. Tommy, you drive.
All the fucking time.
If I don't drive much, you mean I work a fucking desk job doing computer science bullshit. So,
how much time do you spend on the road every day?
The 20 minutes back and forth it takes me to get to work.
Okay. That's not bad. The 20 minutes can turn into 2 hours. That's okay.
Yeah,
that's
man.
okay.
I rage because I'm in a fucking traffic jam anytime that happens.
What's a traffic jam?
Well, what's a traffic jam?
Yeah, like for instance, yesterday they had the Gardner closed going into Toronto. That's 8 lanes shut down all day.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like that, except for I'm spoiled. I live in a city that's actually notorious for not having terrible traffic, but people don't know how to fucking drive in the city. It is actually pretty bad. Like there's wrecks all the time, and one wreck will like take our 2-lane highway from what should be, like even during busy traffic, like maybe a 40-minute drive to about an hour and a half. And I know how to get around it. I live in the city. But sometimes it comes up real quick. You just see it. All of a sudden you're stopped, and it takes you 20 goddamn minutes to go half a mile to the next fucking exit.
Oh, that one I know. Those are fun. To get out of Toronto, like yesterday, I left downtown Toronto at 2:30. I did my last drop at 2:30. I got back here, which is only supposed to be an hour and a half tops drive, 6:30-ish, 6-ish. So it gets bad. Just to get out of Toronto took me 3 hours. It's crazy. You want to talk traffic? Okay, so Tommy, what about you? How much do you spend on the road every day?
If I'm working, like 11, 12 hours.
There you go. It's fun, ain't it?
It really is. It's like the best time ever. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like being stuck in fucking Northeast traffic.
Yeah. You ever notice the different? Every town has a different attitude with driving. You gotta be nice. You can be nice in some towns, and the other towns you gotta try and just not care. But so I ended up only getting about the last 2 weeks thrown into that file. But we're just going to take a look at a couple quick clips, just see where we go from here. So let's start. There'll be sound on some and some not, because like this one has it. I should really turn it down. And again, it's just people don't. I hate it.
Well, they talk about there's a difference between defensive driving, you know what I'm saying, and like being alert of what you're doing, you know what I mean? And a lot of people just don't have that fucking ability to be on point all the fucking time, you know what I mean?
Oh, no. Well, that, and then you go to, it's, oh, yeah. It's crazy.
See, for me, like I feel like you're going entirely too fast, but that's because like I drive with 80,000 pounds in the back, and I would have slowed down way before that.
I had just pulled out, and I was only going about 35. I just pulled out of it.
I think the camera angle is probably going to make everything look like it's going faster than it actually is.
God, I'm killing that. It's terrible. Okay, yeah. And then you got like these guys here, all the guys that want to run that extra. They just don't get it. You'll kill someone.
Well, you got to Brody the road. It is what it is. I mean, if you don't stand here and like apply like a little bit of fucking attitude towards it, people just don't respect it.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, you got that shithead switching 2 lanes to go around people.
Oh, you didn't catch that?
Oh, see, here's the issue right here. Is this cocksucker in the middle lane, right? He's in the fucking 3rd lane from the fucking side, and all the traffic is fucking passing him, right? It's not the dude who went 2 lanes around him. That's not the problem. The problem are these guys in these fucking outside lanes who should be in the inside lanes.
This guy over here should not be sitting here at all.
No.
This guy
and
should
the guy
be
in the middle too.
This guy?
That cocksucker and the guy in front of this dude here. This is him and that asshole with that fucking carrier on top. He's on fucking vacation. He doesn't know where he is. And he's hanging out in the fucking passing lane. Oh, that's got to be an Afghani. As a rule of law, anybody who's driving a fucking Honda minivan, I assume they're fucking immigrants.
God damn. Well, no, the thing, well, if you look, this guy actually came up and just about took my mirror off when he came over. That Cadillac, that's just what it looked like from behind. This is funny. Look at the light.
He was taking it. Fuck it. He said, that's mine. I got it.
Oh, like this is what it is. 50. It's just the guys that want to take they don't want to just wait. Like yellow, red.
Yeah, see that asshole there should have got pulled over.
You know, it's funny. The cop shop's
it's
a block
a blind
behind.
corner too. Like you see all the fucking stone houses.
Another one. Roundabout.
Oh,
Don't stop in a roundabout. This is the smallest roundabout in the region. It's only like the size of an intersection.
Yeah, if I'd have took a truck there, I'd have ran over the whole fucking thing.
That's why it's flat. It's the trucks are supposed to drive over it.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Nope.
Oh, look at this asshole here.
Oh yeah. It's. Oh, okay. Tell me what you see.
Fuck?
Tell me. This again. This is only 20 minutes for me. What's wrong with this picture?
I mean, the first part of that was like that dude making that right turn. Nobody even gave a shit.
Well, the school bus just did a Jersey stop just to begin with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You didn't notice, but you didn't notice that about that SUV.
I wasn't concerned with the SUV. I was worried about the fucking school bus doing a fucking Jersey stop. You should have stopped fully.
The guy's got no taillights.
I couldn't see it.
Neither can he, because I tell him in a second. Oh, that's how it works.
Well, how was that bridge 1310?
What, this?
Yeah, I know. I couldn't read the fucking sign, man. It's too pixelated.
3-1.
I have no idea. 9 foot something?
12.
12 foot something? All right, gotcha. Yeah, look here, man. Our flag's on the moon. We speak in feet.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's okay. We have to do both here. You hear people because it's funny because I do my weight in pounds and my speed in kilometers.
Yeah, I got you. I can weigh cocaine. That's how I learned the metric system. Why did you just blow by that fucking stop sign? Actually, you're right. I did blow by that stop sign. I have no excuse for that. I was trying to catch this asshole telling me I was no taillights. That's all a stop sign there. That's a legal stop sign. That's not like a fucking bullshit ass.
It's actually really funny about that stop sign. The only thing there are the train tracks.
Yeah, I think that's like most trucks and anybody with a hazmat load in the truck and all buses have to stop at fucking railroad crossings.
Both his taillights are out. The guy's looking at me as I'm telling him, like, dude, you got no taillights out. He goes, oh, I did not know. Oh, what do I do?
Oh.
By the way, I love the fucking area you're driving in right now.
Why?
Like on the right side, it was like pure country area, and then on the left side, there's like suburban neighborhoods.
Yeah, that
reminds me of my city.
All those houses you just saw right in front of my car. Yeah,
that was fucking great. You see that cab just jumped.
Watch this. This guy thinks he's a truck driver.
What? Jesus goddamn Christ, man! People drive fucking crazy in your city.
This is the region. This is the province. This is just Waterloo region right now.
This is normal, man. This is just basic shit.
Yeah, like
that guy is just fucking turn signal. He's coming over. Yeah, that was your fault. He was coming over.
He should not. He came around hard on that.
No, that lane was ending. You need to drive defensively and take your motherfucking turn.
And I did.
You know what I mean? Fucking like, yo, you seen he had you. He was in front of you. Fucking had his turn signal on.
He had his turn signal on. If you pay attention, he has turn signal on for the entire roundabout. If you look, his turn signal was on when he went in to turn left.
Well, he was turning left.
I wasn't trusting that signal.
Well, you knew the lane was going to end.
Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I keep going.
You know, the lane ended.
No,
you know
you're right. I did not have it slow enough yet. But he also should have sped up and paid attention to his fucking blind spot.
He's signaling again. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, he ain't a bad driver. This guy's getting it the fuck done. He's staying in his lane, doing what he's supposed to do. Right on the inside lane.
That time, yeah, I'll give him that.
That wasn't a bad dude.
That wasn't bad. That one wasn't. The other one was the blue one. Jesus.
You just went from the inside lane the whole way out to the roundabout, which was odd to me. I don't know anything about roundabouts. We don't have those.
Pay attention to the signs. When you go into the roundabout, there's a sign that has the arrow for what lane does what. This was funny. I drove past 45 minutes prior. These two were sitting here. That front end is smashed.
Yo,
sorry about the pixelation, guys.
For the roundabouts, like in Kansas City, they just started putting them in, and nobody knows how to fucking deal with them.
No, they don't.
Areas.
There is no training whatsoever for them. They say that this is funny. Whoop.
That guy's an asshole.
Oh yeah, and they were laughing at me when I pulled up next to them. And then they almost ran into a street sweeper.
The blind press in the chat says my completely unprofessional opinion is fuck roundabouts.
She doesn't cross them. Watch. She refuses to cross them because there's no lights or anything, and people will hit them. People get every other day. Someone's getting hit in a roundabout around here.
Yo, because nobody knows what the fuck they are. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why the fuck they have them. I legit don't make
That's that same asshole that cut me off.
They're theoretically efficient.
The fuck is he doing?
He was laughing, but yeah. And then, so right in front of this truck is actually a turn lane. That's actually a left turn only lane. Whoop.
He was trapped.
He could have gone left. I've seen everybody do it. Oh, this is funny. No stopping. In front of a bus stop. See, no stopping. This is funny. Can you go? Can you please go? I want to go right. I'd like to go right, please.
He doesn't know where to fuck it. Yeah, it's an immigrant. You can tell.
He picked up a lady at the bus stop.
It's an immigrant. He don't know what the fuck he's doing.
This
look at Landstar.
Toronto. Or this is Brampton, Mississauga. This is Mississauga. This is, yeah, that's funny. Catch that?
People that don't know how to merge aggravate the fuck out of me. All right. Hang on a minute. Okay. I want to talk about that clip at the bus stop real quick, right?
At the bus stop. Oh, with the
you don't got to rewind it. You don't have to rewind it. I just want to look. I can solve racism in America, at least a good portion of it right now.
Okay.
Black people and people of color, stopping in fucking traffic to pick people up and talk to motherfuckers. If you need to drop somebody off or have a conversation, find a fucking parking spot. Okay? Because this is the reason why motherfuckers hate driving in the cities in black neighborhoods and hate being around black folks, because this is what the fuck happens. Common fucking courtesy. You know what I'm saying? We can eliminate all fucking racism right the fuck now if we could just cut this shit the fuck out. You know what I mean? From white people. Seriously. You know what I mean? There's just some basic ass shit, dude. Stop fucking doing this. It's the most aggravating shit ever. And immigrants too. Fuck, goddamn. Stop buying Toyota fucking minivans. We know who the fuck you are. Buy something the fuck else.
This is from the Italian. Killing me, Tommy. You're killing me.
All right, we'll continue on. Fucking wanted to save my piece.
All right. This is a simply funny one. He can't make it. So he's already in. He's already over the white.
Yeah, he's leaning out there. This is a bad place to be.
He
should have pulled further. He should have pulled way further the fuck up.
He should be out. He could be in the intersection. I pull out. See where the trucks are over here?
I know exactly where he should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he should be way up here, and instead now. So
that's why, because there was 2, 3 of these. Fuck! Look at this guy.
Oh yeah. Now watch. It's the smarter thing to do to back up, and there was people behind me, obviously, so I couldn't go back.
Yeah,
this is rush hour.
As backward as possible.
Yeah, I couldn't go anywhere. But he should have not even gone. He should have anticipated.
You know, I had one of these incidents happen in front of a police officer one time, right? At a fucking stop sign in the busy intersection. and I left the fucking car in goddamn reverse.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yo, dude. And I was driving a stick too. So fucking like when I fucking went, whoop, I was like, how the hell did I get back here? I almost hit that motherfucker. Straight up, dude. I fucking took it through it in the fucking third real quick. It's like it had like a so it had like a dog leg fucking first gear where first and reverse were both the same place. You just push down on or whatever. Man, I popped that motherfucker off, hit that motherfucker in third. What? Took the fuck off. Like, fuck this shit. The cop knew the deal. He said that motherfucker was lost.
Oh, fuck. All right. Okay. This is speaking of almost hitting people. Why is everybody suddenly slowing down at a green light? Why is that? I don't know. Notice the little white car?
Yeah.
What lane is she in?
And I'm gonna assume that is not the lane of turn.
That is not a turning lane, is it?
No, that's a travel lane for the other side of the fuck. What is it? It's a Mercedes. Oh, it's a rich Arabian. That's a situation. Yeah. That's by the way, this is Wilfrid Laurier University. Gotcha. Yeah. Somebody with daddy's money.
Probably came out of there. I'm not kidding. They take their student loans, and right across the street is a exotic car dealership. That these guys come from China and India, and they drop their student loans and buy these cars. Watch the truck in front of me. Watch the arrow on the ground. Watch the truck.
You got places to go today. That's
God,
awesome.
Yeah. Fucking cabbies. Person crossing. Okay, that's right. Cabbie stops. Why do they stop? I don't get why they stop. Okay, this is one you're probably used to seeing from your perspective. I don't have my blinker on. Okay, my blinker is not on.
Okay.
Because I'm not turning.
Yeah. Fucking bicycles. God
damn. This bike lane is treacherous. There's actually an on-ramp just over off camera. And
oh yeah, you gotta love that asshole.
That was a woman.
Oh, of course it was.
Middle-aged white woman. I've noticed the trend of 45 plus. All driving those SUVs. Watch. Okay, this is another one. I keep pointing with my finger instead of my mouse. Okay, pay attention. There's a crosswalk. Okay.
Fuck it.
See the ladies?
Yeah, I got a weird opinion about this. I say fuck the people. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got a big metal object. You should probably give way to the motherfucker with the ability to run you the fuck over.
That's a 30. Oh, this is the last one. So no, this is not the last one. That was a 30-kilometer-an-hour park driving through.
That's
so 30K is like 15K. It was like 15.
That's a really fucking sweet church, by the way.
Yeah, that is one of the oldest cathedrals in the area. This is Guelph. See the cabbie?
I did.
Yeah, she ran that red just to do the U-turn. She had to land on the sidewalk.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I've had to do that a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to burn it in order to make it.
Didn't have. She wasn't even in the intersection. She didn't have to do that. And you're not allowed to do U-turns at that intersection. It's a single lane with the median. There are laws. Here's my favorite. I actually had to slam on.
Yeah, you should have seen him. You should have seen him, dude.
He paused.
Yeah, you should have seen that motherfucker coming. Like you had enough time to check that son of a bitch out. Like before I hit an intersection, dude, that's my first thing. Is fucking like, who the fuck's coming? Like if I see an asshole, I'll slow down.
Yep. This one is just a long roundabout run of just one. This is a brand new roundabout.
Oh, yeah, because now nobody knows what the fucking traffic pattern is. Nobody knows how to use it.
Nope.
I'm happy there's some Chevys up here, man. That's good shit.
Well, they're made just up the road. They're made in Alabama.
Yeah, I had a truck that was built in Canada one time.
Again, pedestrians.
Fucking pedestrians.
There's a kid. If I hadn't slowed, if I had been an asshole in a Civic,
You'd have ate them. I got you. You know, when I started driving, they had those like guys that come in and tell you what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Or you had the guys that come in. You had the guys that come in and train you, and they say, "You know what the most fucking scariest thing in the world is?" I said, "What's that?" And he pulled out like a fucking red ball. He'd be like, "When you see this go into the intersection."
And when you see bitches like that, I called that beforehand. I knew she was going to do that.
Right.
Oh, this. Okay, here's the final.
Oh,
pay attention.
Dude, yeah, you should most definitely be going way slower.
Pay attention.
Okay.
Watch the mini. Doop.
Yeah, nobody knows where they're going.
Nope.
Yeah, fucking this is the problem. There's no training on these fucking roundabouts.
No, there's none. There's they put these in. This was the first one to go into the region, and the traffic within the first, I think, 5 years went up threefold. The amount of accidents, and then they go and they decide they're going to park in the roundabout.
Well, they have to park now. They hit each other.
Yeah, but the rule is if you're not injured, you can get out of and your vehicles are movable, get them off the road. You're not supposed to do this. This is what Ontario is.
Oh, see, is that the rule? I mean,
yeah.
It just sounds like common sense.
No, it's actually posted on the highway too. If you can move it, get it off the road. That's the end of it. So yeah, and Ontario's a fast driving province. Like not as bad as Quebec, but everyone goes 10 over on the main road, 5 to 10 over on the main roads, and up to 50 over on the highways. It's insanity. But yeah. Excuse me. No, and unfortunately, you have to be. It's gotten to be where you have to be more aggressive and you have to adapt as you go.
Well, and if you live in a city, anytime you're driving in the city, you have to be aggressive. There's no fucking choice.
Oh yeah,
I mean, like you'll take a 20-minute trip and turn it into 3 fucking hours not being aggressive.
I try every day to stay happy. I do nothing but listen to like Real Big Fish and everything all day and cake. Trying to stay positive.
If I get drunk and I pass out on the floor now, baby, you won't bother me no more. Sorry.
That's okay. I
love the Real Big Fish.
Well, I see. Beer is one of the more
showing it out. I'm trying to get some fucking people over here, my brother.
What?
Yeah, we got 4 people watching us right now and fucking 2 likes.
Shit, I'm not even like one of the 4 people. Yo, it's Sarah Hatchby Sanders. What's up?
Hey, Sarah.
Thank you for saying happy birthday.
I invited her over here to say happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you, Sarah Hatchby Sanders. I'm sorry, I think I bailed on you the other night last night to show up to your stream. It wasn't really that I was bailing. I was getting tired. I do that shit, man. Like I was just talking to somebody else.
Don't make excuses. Just let her know. No, look, I do what the fuck I want to do.
I don't know. I just don't stay up that late usually, man. Like come like midnight to 7 because I got a Joe job. That's my sleeping hours.
Oh man, but yeah, man, fucking Pink Hollow. That tends to just kind of be how the fuck it works, man. You know, fucking, you got to be aggressive. You got to motherfucking be paying attention too. That's a big thing. Like you got to pay attention, like at least 10 seconds down that fucking road.
So wait, on the front of your video, is that like
video? Ow! Why is everything have to be maxed out? Where did that come from?
What?
Oh, I opened a video by accident, and the volume was just maxed out in my ear, and I'm now deaf. Oh, I was trying to pull up a video of my buddy's M4, just to show you, because everyone's like always, oh, you can't have guns in Canada. You can't have guns in Canada. Well, I want to show you guys a gun that we have in Canada. It's made here.
You have guns? Is it like a Nerf gun?
Oh God, no.
It's like a pellet gun?
No, it's the Colt M4.
Oh, Colt's up there making guns and shit.
Oh, Colt makes them here, actually. Yeah, not too far from here, actually. Where's that button for Hangouts? I'm learning. Thank you, by the way, Tommy, for teaching me this.
Welcome, man. You know, because Excel wouldn't help me learn how to fucking, do Google Hangouts. He wants me to learn OBS, and I'm like, that shit is impossible.
What? I didn't even know that Google Hangouts had a way you can just link it to your YouTube channel and say go live. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's way easier.
So that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm always one of those people that skips a step. So I went straight to OBS. So when I do Hangout streams, I just fucking throw the link into a web browser thing on OBS.
Dude,
as I said, man,
exactly what I did. So this
is way easier. This is so much easier than setting up OBS, and it works. Like, it doesn't just skip and fuck up and do all types of retarded shit.
Dan S says Colt 45 and zigzags, and goddamn, dude, that was that was my life in my 20s.
Colt 45 and zigzags in a bottle of the jungle weed.
Billy Dean Anderson, man.
Whoops. That didn't work.
Fucking, that's the beer of Lando Calrissian.
Yeah. Did you watch Solo?
I did not. I want to go see it. I heard some bad stuff about it, but I heard, I've gotten mixed reviews. I'm gonna guess I'll enjoy it because I'm a nerd, but I'm not like a super nerd. I'm not super hardcore into Star Wars. I like it. I mean, I like it a lot, but it's probably not gonna fucking piss me off, no matter like whatever social justice bullshit they put into it. I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
Weird.
I'm trying to show your shit out, see if I can get some more people over here.
Oh, dude, you don't have to do that so much, man. I'm actually just enjoying the small, the little tight knit group.
Man, look
and
here.
I should really have the chat. I should really have a window open because I can't even see that. I didn't even see that anybody was talking. So,
well, you don't have to. You can just hear me talk. That's how things work. Check this shit out. Right? So here's the situation. The reason why you have me on fucking stream is because when you do, like, Nephilim and them has me on their stream. You know what happened? Their stream went from getting like 16 views to 75 that day.
You know why I have you on the stream? Why? You know why I have you here? Because I like talking to you.
Yeah, I know. I like talking to you too. But the point is, I'm gonna help you to fuck out and build your shit up.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. That's appreciated. But you know who you should chill out as well? Blind.
What?
You should. Hey. Goddamn ears. You should chill out. You should chill out Blind Press more than anything.
Who's Blind Press?
That's the wife.
Man, look, I don't know who this is. Okay, you need to introduce me to these people.
Oh. So she's working on with the minions and of the zoo and stuff, talking.
Oh, okay. I know about the minions of the zoo somewhat. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest, I don't listen to a lot of other people's shit. I listen to like really big YouTubers in Gulf City. You know what I mean? Like, I'll stop by and like if I'm gonna get on some shit, then I'll fucking go listen to it. What are you showing me here, man? What are you showing me here?
Colt M4. Did it work? Why is it not coming up?
No.
Why is it not coming up?
I don't know. You got a media player up and it's just a black screen.
I noticed. I can see that on my screen. Why is it doing that? Accelerate. Do you know?
You want me to fucking answer this question? I have no idea.
I told you guys it was going to turn into a shit show.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
I think it's hardware acceleration problem.
No, dude. So I mean, I'm a huge fan of Streamlabs OBS. It's really easy for me to use. But one thing that I think TomPNoid found out is Streamlabs OBS requires a lot of hardware power.
It does. It really, really does. It does
and I just happen to have it, so it's not a big deal to me. But if you're just like working off a laptop, it might not be the best option.
It worked. It wasn't working too bad when I did the Dreamcast cast the other day. It didn't make it too choppy, which I was surprised at.
Nah, man, yo, it chopped the shit out of mine. You know what I mean? I did
God
one the
damn
other
it.
day. It was just all types of fucking just glitchy as fuck. It was horrible.
God damn it. So when we get a chance, I want to play this game. Shit that happens on your Facebook. I have one that's really fucking pissing me off. Like I want to do it. We got time? Can we do it right now?
Yeah, go ahead, dude. I got time. I'm wired for sound right now.
All right. So somebody in this fucking old political Facebook group I used to be in, like somebody tagged me of like, you crazy libertarians. Right? I haven't been really active in this group for a long time. They did everything that any group that has a strong leftist presence does. They made all the right-wing people just leave because they do nothing but make bad faith arguments. But I'm still in it because I'm like, I don't give a shit. I can take it, dude. I hang out on the fucking YouTubes. I've hung out on the internet forever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, they post this thing about like some congressional candidate in Virginia that admits he's a pedophile, right? And it talks about he's like some quasi-libertarian. So they tag me and say, you crazy libertarians. And because they tagged me, I replied back and I was like, I suppose if you want to bastardize the term as a lazy way to mock libertarians, you could call this guy one. And he was like, no, he literally called himself one. And I replied back, so like, if I call myself a progressive and I say I like raping children, does that mean progressives support raping kids? Ooh. And this dude, like, he fucking hits on all these points that makes me know how ridiculously fucking ignorant he is. Well, I mean, there's a party that openly debates the existence of child labor laws. By the way, if you go to TomPNoid's channel, I posted a video about like what child labor is and why it happens. It was the norm for most of fucking human history. And I'm going to throw it back in this guy's face probably tomorrow when I'm a little bit more sober. But the fact of the matter is, like, the Western countries, they intervened in Bangladesh because so many children were fucking working. It turns out that was 1/4 of the family income in a country that nobody's making shit for fucking money. So when they did that, like the kids either starved or they turned to child prostitution. Right? Like, it's not that we're arguing for fucking we don't like child labor. The idea is that in the progression of human history, child labor happens. And it's only through capitalism and becoming more prosperous that you can get rid of the idea of having to make your fucking kids work. Even before that, man, like, we were talking about this on the stream earlier tonight. We used to have, like, people ran farms. They used to have fucking 20 kids, knowing half of them were going to fucking die because they needed them all to work on the goddamn farm.
Yeah, and now we're at that stage with, if you want to take that and put it into today's world, we do kind of have that in the sense of we can 86 child labor completely with the amount of population we have if take the lazy ass motherfuckers and put them to work.
Well, hang on 1 minute. Yo, Excel.
Yeah.
Ryan himself in the chat wishing you a happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Ryan? I'm glad you showed up. I've been shilling Fright Craig all night long, dude. They played it on their anniversary stream, too. This was one of the last things they did. I can't wait to surprise people with the fucking shit we have coming up. It's going to be goddamn fucking fantastic.
Well, like, yo, all right. So back to what we were doing, right? Pincalo. No, that's not really the issue. The issue is that, in poor countries and even in poor communities, even like America, child labor is something that kind of just helps the whole fucking family come up. And it's part of the process of building a better fucking society long term. You know what I mean? Like, everybody works towards the future of that child and the child that comes after them. And that's kind of how you build a society. And you can't fucking interfere with that because it's just something that needs to happen. And it's not a fucking horrible thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I worked when I was a kid. That's what
I worked I was a gas station kid at the age of 12. I know. And then I did swap.
No. I mean, like, my dad had a fucking farm and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, I was pulling donkeys and horses and throwing hay. 7, 8, 9 years old. Just normal. You know what I mean?
Well, I understand. See, there's the gray area. See, that shouldn't really count because that's the kid helping with the family stuff. But sweatshop level is really not good, though.
It is. You know, what I mean, it's cool and like, if you're gonna be in a society, okay, so here's the problem: you have our society versus their society, and you're taking our morals and putting it onto their society, right? Like, if you go to fucking Africa, for instance, you got a kid who's like 10 years old with an AK-47 and a death stare guarding a fucking bridge. You know what I mean? You can't compare him to us. You know what I mean? Because that's how that kid lives. And if he didn't work and didn't hustle and didn't have that shit when he was younger, he would have got killed by another kid his age right now because he wasn't that fucking tough. You know what I mean? It just, you're fucking up all their society by standing here and intervening in it. And you got to let them go through their shit and let them grow. And eventually they'll get to the point where we are and they no longer need fucking child labor.
You think that if there's no outside influence, then the corrupt, war-torn system will balance itself out?
Yeah, eventually the people will get fucking tired of it. You know what I mean? And they'll evolve upon themselves and become better. You know, you never like, okay, so I wrote a book at one point, and in the book I said, from the darkness of the worst places in the world that you would never want to live, you always had the motherfucking light reaching out to touch individuals around the world and show its motherfucking presence. You know what I mean? Did it just freeze up on me?
No, I'm thinking.
Okay, I don't know. Fucking Excel shit popped up and it was like gray on the outside, like a circle, like he was saying some shit, but it didn't. Yeah,
no, what was happening is I was fucking typing back. You know what? I'm sitting here. I'm about to get into a fucking Facebook argument. You know what I should do?
In this window,
I should just hit X.
Yes,
that's not a bad way to go about it.
I'm just like done.
Excel. My mother-in-law used to have this horrible habit where if I would retweet something, it would go to my Facebook. So I stopped doing all that shit. I deleted all that stuff. But she would argue with me about posts from my Twitter. And she would want to have political discussions, but from the concept of the extreme liberal. Think second wave feminism evolving into fifth wave.
Fifth wave? Is that... shit, I only thought there was like 3 waves.
No. We're going into the new switch. Again, there'll be another switch. Give it time. It's all patterns.
What's funny is I think you guys...
It'll continue. It will continue until the Muslims take over, and then they just start fucking cutting their clitorises off and putting them all in fucking picnic blankets. You know, it'll be good.
Well, so I've talked to Tom P. I don't know about you, Pink Collar, but like, I'm a little bit bored with politics. I mean, I will talk about it. I have my opinions, and I laugh about some of the shit that happens, but my political awakening was back in 2008 with Ron Paul, and I've talked to TomPNoid about this, and he was also on board with the Ron Paul revolution.
You want my honest opinion? I'm tired of political discussions and identity.
No. I'm tired of them too, but what I'm saying is, like, my political revolution was back in the era of Ron Paul. We're talking about 2008, dude, right?
Actually, it was more like 06. You know what I mean? When Ron Paul started running. Because 08 was the actual election.
George Bush Jr. got elected. I watched everybody. I was in high school in California when Bush got elected. I was in high school in California when 9/11 happened. So
I was in high school when 9/11 happened too.
I woke up at 6 a.m. to Kevin and Bean on K-Rock, and I thought it was a gag. I thought it was a bit. Yep.
Holy shit, man. So this is a good story, right? Because everybody talks about people that were around for the JFK assassination. They can remember exactly what they were doing that day. I can do that with 9/11, man. Like, so I was a senior in high school, I had classes at UMKC, the University of Missouri, Kansas City, in the morning, and they were super fucking early. So it was like 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I was going to college at UMKC, and we had our class like usual. Nobody said, like, we had no idea what the fuck was going on. So me and my friend Skinner, like, we're getting ready to drive back to our high school. Turn on the fucking radio, 96.5 The Buzz, our fucking alternative station. And they're talking about like fucking planes flying into buildings. We had no idea what the fuck was going on. And me and him were both like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? And then I remember, like, yeah. So like we get back to school and all day, every class we went to, they just had a fucking TV in there showing us the news story. And after the fact, like, I don't know, maybe I was super red pilled. I understand that was a giant fucking event in human history, but at the same time, I was like, this is fucking awful. But, you know, everything I hear from history and what's been going on lately, man, like, a lot of places in the world, 2,000 people dying happens every fucking month.
Yeah. I remember I was working flipping mattresses at this fucking hotel and shit. Because I wasn't in high school anymore. I had my GED, and I came home and I sat outside with my fucking gun. You know what I mean? Because like we were waiting for Al Qaeda to show up. You know, I was like 18, 19. I ain't no dick about nothing. You know what I mean?
No, you're only a year older than me, right, Pinoid?
Yeah.
35?
Yep. Yeah, I was, shit, I would have been, 18. Yeah, I was 18 at that point. Because I dropped out in 11th grade. You know what I mean? I didn't graduate and shit.
That's probably the real reason this shit happened.
Why?
Oh, no, it's saying our age. Like, we're about the same age. So, get into the Discord channels, you talk to some motherfucker that's like, experienced life a little bit, and you're like, all right, dude, we're doing this together.
I got real big into like Michael Savage after that.
You don't notice anything until you hit 30, then the patterns all hit. Then you realize it's not the way you thought it was.
The Savage Nation.
Be here or be nowhere.
I'm saying, Mike, the best thing about Michael Savage is when he talked about food.
It was either that or I liked his Friday Night Glass episodes when he talked about being back in New York and shit when he was a kid, and he was telling the stories about his dad and working at the shop and cleaning the fucking glass and shit they found inside of the trunks and stuff like that, and like cleaning the brass and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, just something about it kind of like fucking brought back a lot of memories of working with my fucking pops and, you know what I mean, just being in them shitty ass places.
You want to hear something fucked up about Michael Savage and me? So back in my Ron Paul day, like this, it was 2008. So that was back when I was still playing in punk bands. I did a lot of fucking drugs. Me and my drummer would get all fucked up on mushrooms and just listen to Michael Savage all night.
Yo, I was living in the projects. You know what I mean? I had a third floor fucking project apartment I was fucking sharing with a buddy of mine and his wife and their two kids. And they stayed in one room and I stayed in the other room. And I had that shit all pimped out. And I'd sit out in the fucking fire escape and listen to fucking Savage all night long.
Dude, he was always fun to listen to. It goes back to what I was saying. Like, when he talked about food, it was fantastic. He was just fun to listen to. Basically, he was doing what we're doing right now, but he was syndicated on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's all you got? I got you. All right. We fucking, because like, yo, I also liked because he was a botanist and he'd tell you about his stories about going overseas and, you know what I mean, studying plants and shit and all that type of stuff, and how he, you know, he had like 3 or 4 or 5 fucking master's degrees or some crazy shit from fucking UC Berkeley. Like, yo, he was a different type of dude. You know what I mean? Just completely altogether, like compassionate conservatism that he used to call it. Like, I guess today you would call it paleo conservative. You know what I mean?
No, he wasn't a paleocon, but I get what you're trying to say. He he came across as honest because he would give shit to the. In fact, I'm gonna have to say it like any talk radio host worth their shit will give shit to the Republican Party. Like he was not just a shill.
Yeah, and that was back in the day when like Rush Limbaugh like and Sean Hannity. Well, I'll be honest, Sean Hannity was just starting off in radio like that. Like he really wasn't that big. And Glenn Beck was just barely cracking the surface. Like he was like a small time syndicated type of guy. And Michael Savage would just go at fucking Rush Limbaugh. He'd call him Hush Bimbo. I don't know if you remember that shit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he used to call him Hush Bimbo, and fucking like he would just say he's a fucking water carrier for the Republican Party. Yeah, I missed that.
This is like you're talking about. Like I'm not even fucking Republican. Well, I guess I am. I registered as one to vote for Rand Paul in a primary.
Okay.
I hate that.
All right. Pause.
And I registered before that to vote for Ron Paul.
Pause.
Yeah,
What's up?
All right. We hit the hour. So we're coming up on it. Where are we at? I want to end it because I want to go to bed.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
All
dude.
right,
It's
all
your
right.
shit, dude. Just fucking hit the. What I do when I get fucking drunk and I'm ready to go to bed, I just, I see this button and I'm like in stream and I click it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, but I don't want to do it and go, surprise, we ended the stream 5 minutes ago, fellas.
Fuck it. We had a good conversation.
So next time we're on stream together, you should totally just do that to us. Especially if you and Pinoid get into a real conversation, you should just like be like, surprise, motherfucker! I said just in stream. Leave the audience hanging.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna end it now. Cool.